Hello everybody, Dylan Cliche here, and welcome to another episode of Dylan's Disney Movie Reviews. Let's talk about Walt Disney Animation Studios during the end of the 2000 decade and the beginning of the 2010 decade. At the end of the former decade, they released The Princess and the Frog, which was their first hand-drawn animated feature since Home on the Range. It wasn't as successful as they hoped it would be, but it did start a new golden age for the studio like the Disney Renaissance back in the 1990s. In the following year, they released their next animated feature, which was also their 50th, and it's what I'm reviewing this week. Released on November 24th, 2010, the movie is Tangled. The movie opens with a narration from Flynn Rider, and it's about how he died.
Well, don't worry, this is actually a very fun story, and the truth is, it isn't even mine. This is the story of a girl named Rapunzel. And it starts with the sun.
One day, a single drop of sun fell from the sky and grew a magic golden flower which had the power to cure the sick, heal the injured, and young and the elderly. Soon an old woman named Mother Gothel, voiced by Donna Murphy, found the flower and discovered its powers by having it make her young, and she only has to sing a song to it.
Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. Make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine, what once was mine.
All right, you get the gist. She sings to it, she turns young. Creepy, right?
And instead of sharing it, she kept it all to herself and used it to stay young forever. Centuries later, a kingdom grew and was ruled by a beloved king and queen. One day, the queen was about to have a baby but got very sick. The kingdom had heard about the magic golden flower and set out to find it. Once they find it, the guards dig up its roots, it's put into a liquid which the queen drinks and it cures her. Shortly afterwards, she and the king have a beautiful baby girl with golden hair named Rapunzel.
To celebrate her birth, the king and queen launched a flying lantern into the sky. And for that one moment, everything was perfect. And then that moment ended.
Then the night after Rapunzel's birth, Mother Gothel sneaks into her room and sees that the magic from the flower is now in Rapunzel's hair. She tries to take a lock of it, but discovers that if it's cut, it will turn brown and the healing power will drain out. So Gothel steals Rapunzel, locks her in a hidden tower in the forest, and forbids her to leave it.
Why can't I go outside?
The outside world is a dangerous place, filled with horrible, selfish people. You must stay here, where you're safe. Do you understand, Flower?
Yes, Mommy.
But the walls of that tower could not hide everything.
Every year on Rapunzel's birthday, the king and queen release thousands of lanterns into the sky, hoping someday she'll return, and she watches them from the tower window. Years later, on the eve of her 18th birthday, Rapunzel, voiced by Mandy Moore, plays hide and seek with her pet chameleon Pascal.
Gotcha! That's 22 for me. How about 23 out of 45? Okay, well, what do you want to do? Yeah, I don't think so. I like it in here, and so do you. Oh, come on, Pascal. It's not so bad in there.
Rapunzel then starts her morning routines with a song called When Will My Life Begin?, during which she does chores and then has fun doing other things inside the tower.
It's puzzles and darts and baking, paper mache, a bit of ballet and chess, pottery and ventriloquy, candle making. Then I'll stretch, maybe sketch, take a climb, sew a dress.
Towards the end of the song, Rapunzel's wishing to go outside and see the lights in the sky on her birthday.
What is it like out there where they glow? Now that I'm older, Mother might just let me go.
Meanwhile, Flynn, voiced by Zachary Levi, by the way, and the Stabbington brothers, one of them voiced by Ron Perlman and the other one silent, steal a crown from the kingdom.
Ugh, hay fever?
Yeah. Huh? What? Wait! Hey, wait!
Can't you picture me in a castle of my own? Because I certainly can. All the things we've seen, and it's only 8 in the morning. Gentlemen, this is a very big day.
In the forest, Mother Gothel returns to the tower and Rapunzel pulls her up with her hair, which is 70 feet long.
Hi. Welcome home, Mother.
Ugh, Rapunzel, how you manage to do that every single day without fail. It looks absolutely exhausting, darling.
Oh, it's nothing.
Then I don't know why it takes so long. Oh, darling, I'm just teasing.
Once Mother Gothel's in the tower, Rapunzel tells her about the floating lights that appear every year on her birthday, and she wants to see them in person, but Gothel says they're just stars.
That's the thing. I've charted stars, and they're always constant. But these? They appear every year on my birthday, Mother. Only on my birthday. And I can't help but feel like they're meant for me. I need to see them, Mother, and not just from my window, in person. I have to know what they are.
You want to go outside? Why, Rapunzel?
So now comes a song called Mother Knows Best, which happens to be the villain song.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mother. It's a scary world out there.
During the song, Gothel tells Rapunzel about the outside world being dangerous.
Ruffians, thugs, poison ivy, quicksand, cannibals and snakes, the plague.
No,
yes,
but-
also large bugs, men with pointy teeth, and stop no more, you'll just upset me. Mother's right here. Mother will protect you. Darling, here's what I suggest. Skip the drama, stay with Mama. Mother knows best.
Mother Gothel then heads back out. Elsewhere in the forest, the guards catch up to Flynn and the brothers, who run for their lives and come to a cliff.
All right, okay. Give me a boost, and I'll pull you up.
Give us the satchel first.
What? I can't believe that after all we've been through together, you don't trust me? Ouch.
Now help us up, pretty boy.
Sorry. My hands are full.
What?
Flynn continues running away alone and manages to get a guard off a horse named Maximus.
Come on, Fleabag, forward! No. No. Stop it! Stop it! Give it to me!
The satchel ends up on a tree over a cliff. Flynn and Maximus go after it, but then the tree breaks, sending them falling. Flynn then manages to lose Maximus and finds the tower. He climbs it, hides in it, and Rapunzel knocks him out with a frying pan. She then hides Flynn in her closet and sees the crown he stole from the kingdom. Mother Gothel then returns. Rapunzel pulls her up with her hair and tells her what she wants for her birthday.
And what is that?
New paint? The paint made from the white shells you once brought me?
Well, that is a very long trip, Rapunzel. Almost 3 days' time.
I just thought it was a better idea than the stars.
You sure you'll be all right on your own?
I know I'm safe as long as I'm here.
So Mother Gothel heads back out to find Rapunzel some more of those shells. Rapunzel lets Flynn out of her closet, ties him up to a chair with her hair, and Pascal wakes him up.
Is this hair?
Struggling is pointless.
Huh?
I know why you're here, and I'm not afraid of you.
What?
Flynn then meets Rapunzel and he sees his satchel missing.
Where is my satchel?
I've hidden it. Somewhere you'll never find it.
It's in that pot, isn't it? Would you stop that?
Now it's hidden where you'll never find it.
Rapunzel then asks Flynn what he wants with her hair, to which he says to get out of it. So Rapunzel trusts him and makes a deal with him.
Deal?
Look this way. Do you know what these are?
You mean the lantern thing they do for the princess?
Lanterns. I knew they weren't stars. Well, tomorrow evening, they will light the night sky with these lanterns. You will act as my guide, take me to these lanterns, and return me home safely. Then, and only then, will I return your satchel to you. That is my deal.
However, he refuses to take her at first, but then after Rapunzel tells him that he'll never find his satchel without her help, he reluctantly agrees.
Really? Oops.
You broke my smolder.
So Flynn climbs down the tower and Rapunzel leaves the tower for the first time ever during a reprise of When Will My Life Begin?
Just smell the grass, the dirt, just like I dreamed they'd be. Just feel that summer breeze, the way it's calling me. For like the first time ever, I'm completely free. I could go running and racing and dancing and chasing and leaping and bounding, hair flying, heart pounding and splashing and reeling and finally feeling. That's when my life began.
Flynn then tries to go back on the deal, but Rapunzel refuses to let him since she must see the lanterns.
Oh, come on! What is it going to take for me to get my satchel back?
I will use this. Is it ruffians? Thugs? Have they come for me?
Stay calm. It can probably smell fear.
Oh, sorry. Guess I'm just a little bit jumpy.
probably be best if we avoid ruffians and thugs, though.
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
Are you hungry? I know a great place for lunch.
Where?
Oh, don't you worry. You'll know it when you smell it.
Meanwhile, Maximus is still searching for Flynn and he encounters Mother Gothel.
A palace horse. Where's your rider? Rapunzel. Rapunzel!
She returns to the tower and asks Rapunzel to lower her hair, but there's no answer, so she enters through the passageway she used to get out of the tower before Rapunzel's hair was long enough and finds Rapunzel gone.
Rapunzel?
She then finds Flynn's satchel and the crown under the bottom stair. She then sees a wanted poster of Flynn and sets out to find him and Rapunzel. Meanwhile, Rapunzel and Flynn arrive at the Snuggly Duckling.
Don't worry, very quaint place. Perfect for you. Don't want you scaring and giving up on this whole endeavor now, do we?
Well, I do like ducklings.
Yay!
They enter and Rapunzel sees that the place is filled with ruffians and thugs.
You smell that? Take a deep breath through the nose. Really let that seep in. What are you getting? Because to me, it's part man smell, and the other part is really bad man smell. I don't know why, but overall, it just smells like the color brown. Your thoughts?
That's a lot of hair.
She's growing it out. Is that blood in your mustache? Goldie, look at this. Look at all the blood in his mustache. Good sir, that's a lot of blood. Hey, you don't look so good, Blondie.
The ruffians then realize that Flynn is the thief in the posters and each want to turn him in for the reward money. But Rapunzel tells them that she needs him to take her to the floating lanterns and asks the thugs if any of them have ever had a dream. The hook hand thug, voiced by Brad Garrett, approaches her and says,
I had a dream once.
Now comes my favorite song in the movie, I've Got a Dream.
I'm malicious, mean and scary. My sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look, and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart? Tickling the ivories till they gleam. Yet I'd rather be called deadly for my killer show tune medley. Thank you, 'cause way down deep inside I've got a dream.
A big nose thug, voiced by Jeffrey Tambor, then tells about his dream.
I've got scars and lumps and bruises, plus something here that oozes. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my extra toes and my goiter and my nose, I really wanna make a love connection. Can't you see me with the special little lady, rowing in a rowboat down the stream? Though I'm one disgusting blighter, I'm a lover, not a fighter. 'Cause way down deep inside, I've got a dream.
We then hear about some of the other thugs' dreams, such as...
Cole would like to quit and be a florist. Gunter does interior design.
Ulf is into mine. Attila's cupcakes are sublime. Bruiser knits, killer sews, Vanga's little puppet shows.
And Vladimir collects ceramic unicorns.
They then ask Flynn to tell them about his dream.
No. Sorry, boys. I don't sing.
I have dreams like you. No, really. Just much less touchy-feely. They mainly happen somewhere warm and sunny. On an island that I own, tanned and rested and alone. Surrounded by enormous piles of money.
Rapunzel then tells about her dream, which is to see the floating lanterns on her birthday.
And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower. Like all you lovely folks, I've got a dream.
She's got a dream.
He's got a dream. They got a dream. He's got a dream. So our dear princess, take me with that extreme. We're
the song, the castle guards arrive looking for Flynn, and they've already captured the Stabbingtons. The hook-hand thug helps Rapunzel and Flynn escape by showing them a secret passageway.
Go. Live your dream.
I will.
Your dream stinks. I was talking to her.
Thanks for everything.
Maximus then arrives, picks up Flint's scent, and finds the secret passage. The guards follow it and the Stabbingtons escape. In the tunnel, Rapunzel and Flynn see the guards coming after them. They run for their lives and arrive at a dam.
Who's that?
They don't like me.
Who's that?
They don't like me either.
Who's that?
Let's just assume for the moment that everyone in here doesn't like me.
Here.
Rapunzel swings across and then Flynn does too. Suddenly the dam bursts, flooding the place, and Rapunzel and Flynn get trapped in a cave by a stone column blocking the exit with water coming in, and they can't find another way out since it's too dark.
This is all my fault. She was right. I never should have done this. I'm so sorry, Flynn.
It looks as though they're going to drown, so Flynn tells Rapunzel that his real name is Eugene Fitzherbert, and Rapunzel tells him that she has magic hair that glows when she sings.
What?
I have magic hair that glows when I sing. Flower, gleam, and glow. Let your power shine.
Rapunzel's hair starts glowing. They find a way out and manage to get out just in time.
We made it.
Her hair glows.
We're alive. I'm alive.
I didn't see that coming.
Eugene?
The hair actually glows.
Eugene.
Why does her hair glow?
Eugene!
What?
It doesn't just glow.
Why is he smiling at me?
Later that night, Eugene finds out about the healing power in Rapunzel's hair when she heals his injured hand and asks her how long it's been doing that for.
Forever, I guess? Mother says when I was a baby, people tried to cut it. They wanted to take it for themselves. But once it's cut, it turns brown and loses its power. A gift like that, it has to be protected. That's why Mother never let me... That's why I never left and...
You never left that tower.
Eugene then tells Rapunzel where he got his nickname from.
There was this book. A book I used to read every night to all the younger kids. The Tales of Flanagan Ryder. Swashbuckling rogue, richest man alive, not bad with the ladies either. Not that he'd ever brag about it, of course.
Was he a thief too?
Well, no. Actually, he had enough money to do anything that he wanted to do. He could go anywhere that he wanted to go. And for a kid with nothing, I don't know. Just seemed like the better option.
Eugene then goes to get some more firewood and Mother Gothel shows up.
Well, I thought he'd never leave.
Mother.
Hello, dear.
But I don't... How did you find me?
Oh, it was easy, really. I just listened for the sound of complete and utter betrayal and followed that.
She tries to take Rapunzel home, but she refuses and tells her about Eugene possibly liking her. Then comes a reprise of Mother Knows Best.
This is why you never should have left. Dear, this whole romance that you've invented just proves you're too naive to be here. Why would he like you? Come on now, really. Look at you. You'll think that he's impressed. Don't be a dummy. Come with Mummy. Mother.
No!
No. Oh. I see how it is. Rapunzel knows best. Rapunzel's so mature now. Such a clever grown-up miss.
During which, Gothel tells Rapunzel that Eugene only wants the crown back.
This is why he's here. Don't let him deceive you. Give it to him, what you see.
I will.
Trust me, my dear. That's how fast he'll leave you. I won't say I told you so. No, Rapunzel knows best. So if he's such a dreamboat, go and put him to the test.
Mother, wait!
If he's lying, don't come crying. Mother knows best.
Eugene then returns and asks Rapunzel if he'll get super strength in his hand from her hair while Mother Gothel and the Stabbingtons are waiting for the right moment. The next morning, Maximus finds Eugene and tries to take him in, but Rapunzel stops him and has him make a truce with Eugene for the next 24 hours.
And it's also my birthday. Just so you know.
The group then enters the kingdom where Rapunzel gets her hair braided and has the best day of her life. Later that night, Rapunzel, Eugene, and Pascal go out onto the lake in a boat to watch the lanterns. However, Rapunzel's a little nervous because it might not be what she dreamed of.
It will be.
And what if it is? What do I do then?
Well, that's the good part, I guess. You get to go find a new dream.
In the castle, the king and queen are still missing Rapunzel very much. They then launch a lantern into the sky, then thousands of other lanterns are launched, and in comes a song called I See the Light.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's all so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new.
During the song, Rapunzel tries to give Eugene his satchel back, but then he and Rapunzel have a romantic moment.
And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light,
And it's like the sky is new.
and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted.
After the song, Eugene sees the Stabbingtons, so he and Rapunzel row to shore, and Eugene tells Rapunzel that there's something he has to do.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
right, Pascal.
He walks over to the brothers with the crown and gives it to them, but as he tries to head back to Rapunzel...
Holding out on us again, eh, Ryder?
What?
We heard you found something. Something much more valuable than a crown. We want her instead.
Rapunzel then sees what she thinks is Eugene, but it's actually the Stabbingtons, and they say that Eugene took the crown and left her.
What? No, he wouldn't.
See for yourself.
Eugene. Eugene!
Fair trade. A crown for the girl with the magic hair. How much do you think someone would pay to stay young and healthy forever?
No, please, no!
Rapunzel runs for her life, but Mother Gothel knocks them out with a tree branch, and Rapunzel says she was right.
I know, darling. I know.
However, it turns out that Eugene was actually tied into the boat by the brothers with the crown, and once it arrives at the castle, Eugene's arrested.
No, wait, guys! Rapunzel!
The next evening in the tower, Rapunzel sees that the sun symbol on the cloth she got from the kingdom is also included in her paintings all over the ceiling of her room. She then realizes something and confronts Mother Gothel about it.
I'm a lost princess.
Please speak up, Rapunzel. You know how I hate the mumbling.
I am the lost princess, aren't I? Did I mumble, Mother? Or should I even call you that?
Rapunzel, do you even hear yourself? Why would you ask such a ridiculous question?
It was you! It was all you!
Everything I did was to protect you. Rapunzel!
I've spent my entire life hiding from people who would use me for my power.
Rapunzel!
When I should have been hiding from you.
Where will you go? He won't be there for you.
Rapunzel asks her what's going to happen to Eugene, and Mother Gothel tells her that he's going to be hanged for his crimes.
No, it's all right. Listen to me. All of this is as it should be.
No! You were wrong about the world. And you were wrong about me. And I will never let you use my hair again!
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
Later at the castle, the ruffians from the Snuggly Duckling help Eugene escape, and then he rides off to the tower on Maximus to save Rapunzel.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel, let down your hair!
Eugene enters the tower and sees Rapunzel chained up. Mother Gothel slits him and tries to leave with Rapunzel, but she refuses to go with her.
I won't stop For every minute of the rest of my life, I will fight. I will never stop trying to get away from you. But if you let me save him, I will go with you.
No. No, Rapunzel.
I'll never run. I'll never try to escape. Just let me heal him, and you and I will be together. Forever, just like you want. Everything will be the way it was. I promise. Just like you want. Just let me heal him.
So Mother Gothel reluctantly allows her to do that, but she chains Eugene up so he can't follow them afterwards.
Eugene! Oh, I'm so sorry. Everything is gonna be okay, though.
No, Rapunzel.
I promise you have to trust me.
No.
Come on, just breathe.
I can't let you do this.
And I can't let you die.
But if you do this, then you will die.
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Rapunzel. Wait.
Eugene cuts Rapunzel's hair with a sharp piece of the broken mirror, causing it to turn brown as the healing power drains out of it and causes Mother Gothel to rapidly age.
No! No! No!
She then falls out the window to her death.
No. Eugene? No. Look at me. Look at me. I'm right here. Don't go. Stay with me, Eugene. Flower, gleam, and glow. Let your power shine.
Hey.
Make the clock reverse. Bring back what once was mine.
Rapunzel.
As Eugene dies, he tells Rapunzel that she was his new dream.
And you were mine. Heal what has been hurt. Change the fate's design. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine.
As Rapunzel mourns over Eugene's death, one of her tears lands on his face. It contains the last bit of the healing magic from her hair and heals Eugene.
Rapunzel?
Eugene.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for brunettes?
Soon afterwards, Rapunzel and Eugene return to the castle where Rapunzel reunites with her parents. Then comes another narration from Eugene.
Well, you can imagine what happened next. The kingdom rejoiced, for their lost princess had returned. The party lasted an entire week, and honestly, I don't remember most of it. Dreams came true all over the place. That guy went on to become the most famous concert pianist in the world, if you can believe it. And this guy, well, he eventually found true love. As for this guy, well, I assume he's happy. He's never told me otherwise. Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Pascal never changed. At last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family. She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led her kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. And as for me, well, I started going by Eugene again, stopped thieving, and basically turned it all around.
However, you might be wondering if Rapunzel and Eugene ever got married.
Well, I'm pleased to tell you that after years and years of asking and asking and asking, I finally said yes.
Eugene.
All right. I asked her.
And we're living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
And that was Tangled. What are my thoughts on it? Well, I loved it. On a budget of $260 million, making this as of 2024 the most expensive animated feature to make, the movie grossed about $201 million domestically and approximately $392 million from the rest of the world, for a total of about $593 million worldwide, and got great reviews from critics. Now let's move on to the production of the film. Back in 1996, Glenn Keane got the idea to adapt the Rapunzel story. He then pitched it to Disney CEO at the time, Michael Eisner, 5 years later, and Eisner approved it, but added a condition that it had to be CGI. Keane was unsure about making it in CG, but he accepted, and the movie was put into production, titled Rapunzel Unbraided, and with a release date for 2007. However, this is where problems started. Keane wanted to stay close to the fairy tale and bring out its heart, while Eisner wanted it to be like Shrek, where in modern days, a girl from San Francisco was taken into the fairy tale universe. Keane tried to go with Eisner's idea, but since it didn't work, it was scrapped in 2006. But then Ed Catmull and John Lasseter came in as the new Disney head shortly afterwards, and the project was back in production. It was delayed because of the problems from before, and Dean Wellens joined Keane as a co-director. However, in fall 2008, Wellens and Keane quit as directors to go work on other projects and to heal after having a heart attack, respectively. So Keane hired Byron Howard, who previously worked on Bold, as director, along with Nathan Grano, who was a storyboard director on Bold, to replace him and Wellens as directors. Keane would then go on to work on the movie as an executive producer and an animation consultant to work on one of the movie's biggest challenges. Since it was supposed to be a traditional animated feature, Keane and his team worked for a long time to balance the traditional animation and the CGI. So what they did was to make it in a way that would be an extension of traditional animation that ensures to the animation principles in Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnson's book, The Illusion of Life. It was also given a style that would represent the 18th century oil painting, The Swing. When designing the characters, they each had their own challenges, but the hardest one to design was Eugene, and no, it's not because they couldn't get his nose right. So about 30 female employees of the studio got together for a meeting called the Hot Man Meeting so they could work on Eugene's design to make him a very attractive man. Eventually, they were able to create the perfect Eugene by going through many drawings and comparing celebrities. When animating Rapunzel's hair, it was like handling a real head of 70-foot long hair. So software engineer Kelly Ward was brought in to help the animators with it and create a new software that would give them more control over it. The movie also expanded the technology in order to include many elements for one scene, including the 45,000 lanterns for the I See the Light song and having the biggest crowd in an animated Disney movie, with all the people in the kingdom surpassing the Hunchback of Notre Dame. For the movie's title, it was changed from Rapunzel and Braided to just Rapunzel after the title switch for The Princess and the Frog. It was then changed again to Tangled to emphasize that it's not only about Rapunzel. But it did come with backlash, with people complaining to Disney for hiding the female lead. Disney was then able to defend it by saying that the movie is about both Rapunzel and Eugene. And now it's time for me to give my opinion on the film. In the end, for being Walt Disney Animation Studios' 50th animated feature, Tangled is awesome. I never saw it in theaters, though I wanted to, but now I'm glad I didn't and first watched it on DVD. I give it a perfect rating of 5 gold stars. Well, that's it for Tangled. Be sure to next check when I'll be reviewing the Disney film with Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, and Oliver Platt. And if you enjoyed this video, then please tell your friends about me, leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
Come on.